Pinkett Smith's Worthy book. We already talked about this. You already know she slandered Will Smith. She talked about how she wanted Tupac's semen all in and around her mouth.
Whoa, this is
I'm just saying
PG-13,
the
though.
facts. I
This
forgot.
is not TVMA.
Allegedly. I forgot to add allegedly to that.
No.
No disrespect. No. All disrespect aside.
I was
but nah.
like,
damn, son, where'd you find this?
So Jada Pinkett Smith dropped the book Worthy. I'm gonna let you know a couple of everything about the book and everything what I found out on it when I read about it. But her book came out a couple weeks ago. When it came out, it dropped on a Tuesday. It only hit number 81.
did it go up on a Tuesday or down?
What's crazy about books? All books, no matter what, they drop on the Tuesday, and then the ranking for just like music sales come out the next Tuesday. So when hers dropped, she was like ranked number 81. But now that Britney Spears' book has dropped and she's ranked number one, Jada Pinkett Smith allegedly, that's what they're trying to say, is that she dropped a video on Instagram page saying how they
said it debuts at number 3. So did it debut at 81 or did it debut at number 3?
But peep this. You see, that's why I put both of them here. You see, Britney Spears' book says number 1, but it says 2 weeks on list.
Yeah.
Other book says 50 weeks on list. That says 1 week on list. But Jada Pinkett Smith book's already been out way long. Been out at least a week before.
So she's cheating.
So basically, yeah.
She rolled over her first week into her second week.
I mean, she didn't roll over. I mean, basically, her book sales went up. Her book sales went up from last week to this week. I don't know what she did. People saying she's riding the coattail of Britney Spears.
You could always surf the seas with the pirates. You don't got to support crazy women.
But speaking of crazy women, so basically, let me give you the tea about the book. So basically, what's going on is that in the whole book, she talks about her family situation, how that's no movie. Her parents were alcoholics and they were Christians. Also, how she talks about their situation, how it affected her. She talks about a lot about Tupac, how she used to help Tupac with buying. She was buying Tupac clothes. Then she goes into
write his rhymes too.
Now she
Is that what she's saying?
She also went to the dark part about like how they got married. No, they got pregnant. Will Smith and Jada got pregnant
at the same time.
No, they got pregnant. They were at Will Smith's mom's, like they were in the backyard of Will Smith's mom's house. Will Smith was already divorced. Will Smith didn't want to get a divorce again because the first one was so horrible with him. And Jada Pinkett basically like promised her mom, like, "Oh yeah, I won't sign a prenup because if you sign a prenup, that means you don't love each other." She's like, "Well, I will never divorce him," and all this stuff, yada yada yada. So she's basically keeping solid on that word, which like I commend her on that.
No. If we both make it big and we come bajillionaires, and then we try to marry some women, they sign us some freaking prenups.
Yeah, you got to make her sign a prenup, but they didn't sign a prenup. So basically,
they goofies.
But I mean, but now that I heard this, it's like, okay, everybody's calling her goofy. I'm like, well, I think she's solid because if say you got married to a girl and like she suddenly convinced you and your mom not to sign a prenup, you got married, y'all messing up, and she doesn't divorce you to take all your money, that's kind of real. You kind of respect that. Like you kept your word for 30 years. Like you honestly kept your word because bitches don't keep their word.
Yeah, she kept her word all over August Alsina. That's where she kept her word.
But I mean, like they also talk about how like they were in an open relationship. They did that. I mean, they're in an open relationship. They're in a space of transparency. So they don't ask like, "Hey, like who you sleep with today?" It's just like if they talk about it, they talk about it. They don't. They don't.
Man, what's happening?
So she talks about that. She talks about her she did witchcraft. She drank some magical elixir. I mean, she also talks about how Will Smith played a part in this also.
Yeah, been drinking elixir.
No, he played a part in also about the whole August Alsina thing. How like she's still not telling the truth about the whole Will Smith crying and the whole red table talk. But a lot of people saying this book is trash.
That was God dang it, that was Jaden's friend, right?
Yeah, it was Jaden's friend.
Disrespect.
Exactly. And a lot of people saying this book was trash. I mean, like a lot of the stuff we already knew information
Are you gonna read
about. Am I gonna finish
my co-host is
nah.
My co-host says he reads, but he just gets one audiobook a month from his audiobook.
I got 3 this week.
You get 3 this month?
Nah, I didn't get the last 2 months. I didn't get it, so it's stacked up.
Oh, they let you stack?
So what's funny? It let it stack up, so I had 3 books, and so instead of me, and I was going through this whole topic of Jada Pinkett Smith, and I picked the Arnold Schwarzenegger book.
Oh my God, I was literally gonna tell you that.
What?
The Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He made a new book.
I was gonna say, I was like, Because actually, my sister's a fan of audiobooks, and she just got that Arnold Schwarzenegger book, and she said it was amazing. And I'm like, I don't have any audiobooks at all, I guess. I said, maybe if I get to it, I'll try. But I was going to tell you because you're an audiobook fan, and look at you.
Yeah, I already got it.
Already jumping
I did
on the...
remember I did the first one. I did the
on
first
the
one on the first.
Schwarzenegger song.
The book is good. Because, I mean, a lot of people were saying,
Let me
like...
tell you about life.
A lot of people saying, like, oh, yeah, why you want to know about this stuff? It's like, it's celebrity memoir books. Like, the only reason why we read these books about your life is because we want to know what the F is going on.
You want to hear about his illegitimate son?
I want to know about Dwight Howard pinning a man down and giving him the got 3,000. Is that wrong? What?
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
Pause. But nah, I mean, that's the reason why, you know, the Britney Spears book is #1 because, you know, Britney Spears really doesn't talk. A lot of people want to know about it. They're saying the Britney Spears book
she just does weird TikToks or Instagram shorts where she's spinning around with knives.
Oh, and another fun fact about the whole Jada Pinkett Smith book is the fact that, did you know that Suge Knight gave Jada Pinkett Smith Tupac's ashes when he died? So
no, he didn't.
That's what she said in the book.
Suge didn't even have access.
I'm just saying what he did. So basically, and also on top of that, the reason why
I'm so sick of this woman.
And the reason why Tupac's mom doesn't come out and say anything is because she's giving Tupac's mom's money. Like, ever since Tupac died, she's been taking care of Tupac's mom.
No, Will Smith has been taking care of Tupac's mom. Jada Pinkett's been robbing all the men. From men currently alive to men from the grave, she's been taking all their dignity.
And then that's also the funny part is the thing is that in Hollywood, everybody knows that they're in an open relationship, but they don't know that it's like both sides. They all think it's like Will Smith's side, so they all pick at Jada Pinkett Smith, say, "Oh yeah, you just mad because you're in an open relationship with Will, and he's going all crazy and like this is the first."
They didn't know that she was all out and about.
Yeah, but cause she keeps us under wraps.
She was going to Pound Town, thugging with the round.
But allegedly they've been separated for 7 years. She says 6.
That's disrespect, man. You might as well get a divorce.
But she doesn't want. I mean, that's the funny part. Like, you can get a divorce.
You can get a
and not
divorce,
the money.
and to turn down the money, just decide to leave with your current assets. You don't have to be vindictive when you do a divorce.
I don't know. That's the crazy. Like, I don't know why. Like, but and also on top of that, Will Smith doesn't want to do another divorce because he already had a divorce. So he has that whole trauma situation. Will always want to be married because
he doesn't want to be like Ross from Friends, where he had like 3-4 divorces.
You're
crazy. Like, you're the divorce king.
Yeah, that's messed up. But I mean, hey, you let me know how you feel about this whole situation. I give my praise up to Jada Pinkett Smith because, I mean, you kept your word. Like you said, you told my mama that you're not finna divorce me, and you stood on business. And it's been 30 years, and you ain't do that. You out doing your thing, I'm out doing my thing. Oh, also she said is, when they out doing their thing, they out doing their thing. Whenever Will Smith's in trouble, she always made the vow that she's gonna stand by him like the loyal wife, which is crazy. Imagine, like,
it basically lets me know that I can't trust my co-host since he's vowed in for Jada Pinkett. It's a no-go.
Imagine you get a scandal and then your wife standing next to you and then like the dude's looking at on TV like, I just bust all on her face. Now she standing in the wheel at the podium talking to Obama. My nut is famous.
This is why you get banned co-hosts.
I'm just saying. Nah.
Go ahead and clip this and put this on TFTC clips. Talk about your favorite